you hear, Alabama is like, they don't even get the concept of the country. I hate to say it about my fellow Americans, but the Alabama Supreme Court, if you can imagine there's an Alabama Supreme Court.
Who's on that?
I don't know. We got to look into this because they just ruled that these frozen embryos are people. Not even like they're people and they have full rights. And when they asked them, how'd you come to this conclusion? They said, well, it says it in the Bible. They started quoting the Bible.
They had frozen embryos in the Bible?
When the dudes on the Supreme Court start quoting the Bible in their decisions, the whole concept of the country is completely gone.
Yeah.
Separation, church to state, the whole thing. It's just like out the window. It's like, what?
Well, just imagine you're somebody, because apparently the case was based on an accident. This family, this couple had frozen embryos at this company that's supposed to keep them safe for you, and they were dropped and destroyed. And they were charging wrongful death.
Yeah, murder.
Yeah. And so the judge went right along with them and said, yes, that was a death because those were people.
Yeah, we're going to have to stone those people to death.
Right. But what happens now? And so they've told you, women, that they're in charge of your uterus. They're in charge of all reproduction for you.
Yeah.
And so if you have some frozen embryos, they may one day make you.
Oh, they'll force you to have them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about. Look, I'm not running for president, but I think I could get elected just saying, when I become president, we're going to make Alabama part of Mexico. It's no longer going to be in the U.S. We won't have to pay for them.
Don't want Alabama when they hear decisions like that.
You don't think Mexico will take Alabama?
No.
Do you know the Alabama Supreme Court has 9 justices, but only 4 teeth between all 9? Yeah, I was in Alabama once, and I flushed a used condom down the toilet, and I got arrested. They said that's a baby in there.
That's right. Yeah. You just flushed a baby down the toilet.
Yeah. It's like the Taliban was on the Supreme Court. Did they go to law school? Hey. Did they know the concept? The Bible verse the Alabama Supreme Court is citing, quote, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you." Jeremiah 1.5 or 1, whatever that 2 dot thing is. 1.5. 1 2 dots 5.
I forget.
Yeah, me too. Hyphen. That's not a hyphen. It's something like a hyphen. Jeremiah. I mean,
colon.
You can't quote the Bible in a Supreme Court decision. The Bible was written by a dude.
And a dude who wasn't around when there were frozen embryos. He didn't know about that technology.
Listen to this. Director Sam Mendes, who's evidently a real important director because he did American Beauty and Skyfall. I remember American Beauty.
He's a great director. Yeah.
Anyway, did you hear this? He's making 4 separate films about the 4 members of the Beatles. Each film will be from the Beatles' point of view. All 4 films will be released in 2020.